I'm saying these things, it should be on record. We can never forgive Nigeria. We can't. So there are people who owns this country. There are people who tells you what they must do and what they must not do. There are people who states how you arrest them, how they come to be arrested, who don't want to be humiliated. But they can humiliate our brother, they can humiliate Nnamdi Kanu, go as Igbos are, they are the most stupid things I've ever seen. Some of them, people like Obiano, very useless and hopeless people. I don't know how they created these people. Very angry this morning. I came angry. I don't know who gave birth to these animals called Obiano and the rest of them. Embarrassing the Igbos. A government who can try that in the southeast. That DSSS come for your arrest. You tell the person to get out. That you can't arrest me. That even the president of the nation cannot order his arrest. Not to talk of a few people that are standing before me. And Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. City Boys movement, they are moving up and down in the southeast. City Boys movement. You will move that City Boy movement in the west and in the north. Don't bring it to the southeast. Rufai is on national. Come on, this thing is on the internet. Every one of you saw it. Nobody can do that in the southeast. Nobody. When the former CBN governor Emefiele finished being it under Buhari, that they claim he was alive, and they came and arrested Emefiele, insulted the living hell out of him, exposed him to the world of his corruption, and even when he got freedom, they still arrested him in the courts. They freaking humiliated him. Are we talking about Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State? When he finished his gubernatorial position and handed over and he wanted to travel, DSSS went and arrested him. He could not resist. He never resisted arrest. But a known terrorist sympathizer, someone who has threatened the Americans that they will go in body bag, someone who is in charge of the so-called terrorist people ravaging the north, is resisting arrest, and his people rallied around him. And you people want us to clap for Nigeria. One Nigeria is possible. God will. One Nigeria is possible, right? Rufai resisted arrest. He resisted arrest. Nobody could say anything. My anger is not that he resisted arrest. He even said that the president of the nation cannot order his arrest. Not to talk of you. And you call us one Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is be subjected to all manner of inhuman treatment. Nobody is saying anything about it because we are Igbos, because we are the Easterners. We are from the East. Shameless people. Shameless people. We are all shameless. The so-called foolish billionaires that don't know how they got their money, parading like useless fools, telling you that they are City Boy movement. In the whole opposition, the whole position that is in Nigeria, they're giving you City Boys movement and your shoulders are up. Have you seen what we are saying? Nigeria is not for the Igbos. The dissolution of Nigeria will give us peace. And that is why they have been using Boko Haram, ISWAP, and all kind of terrorist groups to intimidate the Igbos. They called us terrorists. They called IPOB a terrorist. They labeled the movement of Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, terrorist organization. But today when Trump came in, he didn't even look at the southeast. He struck the north. Even Shegumi south was affected. These people did not say a word. But when it comes to Igbo, they will hold us by the neck. And all of you will say, very shameless people. Only ego, you will see an Igbo man bragging. You see that idiot, that chief priest with his big belly, see the cow we are using, rubbish, promoting evil. People that Canada has designated as terrorist party. That is where our brothers, they are not even our brothers, the fools called Obi, Kubana and the rest, went to put their head. Just because of the love of money. Just because of love of money. People that they designated as terrorist party. You are joining them. So you are terrorist abetors. You help them to unalive our citizens. You help them to unalive the citizens of Ndi-Igbo. Banditry. Because they were designated as terrorist organization. Some of the people that, even Shetima is part of the people who are abetting and, petting with this, eating and whining with the terrorists. All of us knows this. Ana offer Odogu. Ana offer Odogu. Ana offer Odogu is an echo. That is where you see an Igbo man. That is where you see an Igbo man. That is where you see an Igbo man when it comes to money. If you look at 5 houses from where he's living, Okachandini Inebina 5 streets of where he's living. I'm working with the government. Manenya the city boy movement. Chairman of Ndi-Igbo, chairman of area boys. That's what they give you. I'm so pissed this morning. No Igbo man can do that. No, can try that thing. No Igbo man in the whole Nigeria, no matter your portfolio. Every of our Igbo brothers has been humiliated by this government. Every of our Igbo brothers, they have been humiliated. Even Peter Obi cannot try it. Peter Obi cannot try it. To resist arrest, it's not possible. A non-terrorist sympathizer. Nobody is arresting them. Nobody is coming for them. But when an Igbo man speaks, they go and use Tucano jet fighters to level their villages, their homes, unalive people there with no remorse. And then Igbo, not Nigeria, you people are just toilet rolls, toilet papers. That is what we are in Nigeria. That the Nnamdi Kanu, you still have the nerves, the effrontery, the temerity to go and join APC. Are you people normal? Are you normal? People that have been designated as country of particular concern. Most of you don't know how to read. Go and Google these things and see the meaning of what they have said against this country, against the people in power. Canadian courts designated Nigerian political party APC and PDP as a terrorist organization. That is where you find big fat belly man called himself chief priest. That is where you find all these criminals. I keep asking them, what did they do to arrive to this kind of wealth that they have? What is their business? What was their business before now? What was their business? If they are not scammers. Some will say, oh, Unequal because he's poor. That is what some of you will be writing. He's talking because he doesn't have a job. He's talking because he's envious. I'm not envious about these animals. Nnamdi Kanu has all. He's sitting there in the prison. Nnamdi Kanu has everything. Everything. He forfeited everything he has in this country. Came down to fight, to die for you. To fight for your freedom. And this is how we are paying him back. Treachery. Treacherous people. People that have no respect anywhere in the world are the Igbos. But yes, we love money. We don't like to defend our rights. We don't like to stand our rights. Nnamdi Kanu was asking Omotosho, show me the law. Omotosho could not show him the law in which he was being tried on. And he jailed him. All of us shut our mouths up. In fear and intimidation. Hey! Atom 20 feet. One abatafo. Atom 20 feet. This is what we do. No brain. No brain to reason. Come on, sit at home, ask Kainolo, and they touching everybody. Now, the South is kind of peaceful. Kihana, Soludo Kanagahale, and they threaten Ndi-Igbo. Esina Abuja threatening Ndi-Igbo, Banata. Esina Abuja threatening Ndi-Igbo, now Banata. Can we threaten them from the east to Abuja? Every time they suppress and intimidate Igbo, and they come, they show it to our very faces. They show it to our very faces. I don't know when we are going to learn. El-Rufai told them, yes, it was his rights he's fighting for. That is how it should be done anywhere in the world. You can't see me at the airport and arrest me. You must invite me for clarity. But we have known Nigeria to burst into your house, break the doors down. They did it to Rocha Sokorocha. They didn't invite him. He's an Igbo governor. He was a sitting governor when they broke into his house. Rochas, this former governor of Imo State, they did it to him. They never invited him. How this is done here in this country, you must invite that person to come. And if he resists arrest, then you use court order to arrest him. But Nigeria, they don't, they are caught. The BSSS, the EFCC, the drug law enforcement agent, they are their own courts. They are their own lawyers. They sign arrest warrant anyhow, without going through the normal due process. But when it comes to an Igbo man, no process. Anywhere you see them, is that if they resist arrest, gun them down. But when it comes to the northerners, to the Fulanis, to the Hausas, treat them with carrot sticks. Where in Nigeria have you ever seen that the EFCC was going after an Igbo man and they saw the person and the Igbo man told them, you can't arrest me. Even your president cannot arrest me. No matter your portfolio in Nigeria. And they'll tell you, get out of this place. I will come by myself. Invite me normally. You can't arrest me. Where? Please tell me. Tell me. I've never seen it since I was born. This is my first time of seeing it. That a terrorist sympathizer, a terrorist abader, a terrorist sponsorer, financier, which we all know that he said they know where these terrorists are hiding in the forest. They brought them in for machineries to use and win Jonathan election. He said it. El-Rufai said it. And they stopped him at the airport. He said, you can't arrest me. And he walked away. And he even said, that is the one that is, that one, when I hear and my head begin to come out smoke. I wish you people are in spirit. You will see that my head is removing smoke. That the president of the nation cannot even order his own arrest. In Nigeria. And the person is still walking freely. Just because he's from the north. Just because El-Rufai is from the north. Can an Igbo man try such? Ndi-Igbo na funa ye hell level. Una funa way high pass. Have you people seen the truth now? That no one honya really? Obiano, the moment he stepped down, handed over to this criminal Chukwu Masoludu. Ma'am, Ejikoya Kanab. By the EFCC. Obiano could not resist arrest and tell them that he's going to be coming by himself. All alone. Mazin Nandi no na prison ne lekasi. I no leba. Iya mutazile wun Mazin Nnamdi Kanu told us to stop sit at home. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu ashigo. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu did not tell you to tell us that he will soon be coming out. So date. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu agwaroziki boso ya puta. Mani ho na agwa Mazin Nnamdi Kanu agwarogi that na ndi agba usilu na mpo na fe nwete bekwa justice. Ndi agba usilu ka fa na-eme protest for Donald Trump mgbe Donald Trump batala na ọchịchị. They've not gotten justice. All Mazin Nnamdi Kanu could tell you is to tell us to back down. Tell him we are deaf. We don't want to hear that. Tell him we are deaf. Sorry, guys. Let him tell us the day he's coming out. Let Mazin Nnamdi Kanu tell us the day he will be coming out. And if he's coming out, he has to go for treatment first in London or in the United States of America. First. Not to stay under duress and tell us to stop this at home. Who does that? Who does that? So somebody can resist arrest in Nigeria. And the buy on Afro Zino. On Afro. Una forget Kashi. Una don't see him now. Una don't see him. Una don't see him. When I saw this thing yesterday, I was so pissed. I had to write to General Sabuja. I wrote to him. I called him and said, sir, ihe a na de Ndi-Igbo ọ dị mma, ọ dị mma n'obi. Ihe a na-eme ndị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ dị mma n'obi. I wrote to him yesterday. General Sabuja, I wrote to him yesterday. And I'm not going to say the next thing that happened. Before you know it, he responded via writing yesterday to support Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. I wrote to General Sabuja. I've written to him on his WhatsApp and I wrote to him on his X handle. Alomelai. Alomelu Ndi-Igbo. Alomelu Ndi-Igbo ka na agwa unu. Alomelai. Anya mmili na afụ m n'anya nya. My problem is not that he resisted arrest. My problem was not that he resisted arrest. I've often known that due process, you must follow due process if you want to arrest anybody. And that is why they have tried everything they want to try to see how to arrest. Because you can't even come here and arrest me. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not breaking any rules. To Nigeria, I'm breaking rules because we are speaking the truth. If I was in Nigeria by now, I would have been sentenced to death. That is the truth. There must be a process before they can arrest you. Your freedom, your right must not be violated on. Which I know. But the one that shook me the most, that if I say it, if the police people are here, they will arrest me. If you like, let that man be my president. Let Donald Trump be my father. They will arrest me. You know why? Because you have left the topic of the day and now made a national threat that even the president cannot arrest you. That is a very big threat. And the guy walked away. If I come here and then maybe I committed a crime and then I was ordered by the government of this country to arrest me, God forbid. And then the government saw me coming in from the airport and I resist arrest. I have a right. I will ask them, maybe they don't know their job. The ones that come to arrest me don't know their job. I will ask them, where is my warrant of arrest and what are my offenses? They must show me that warrant of arrest before they can pick me up, which is normal. Now, if they don't show me, I have a right to tell them I cannot be arrested. I cannot be arrested until, because I don't know if you people are kidnappers. Oh, we are in the police uniform. I don't care about that. Anybody can impersonate police and then come to arrest me. So I don't care about that. I want to see the warrant of arrest and I will follow you people. If they don't provide it, I'll go home. And anytime they have that warrant of arrest, they can come for me and arrest me the way they want. Now, for me now to tell them to their very face that you don't have warrant of arrest, even the prime minister of this country cannot order for my arrest. Who are you people? That immediately, in fact, it triggers another thing. Immediately, my handcuff will enter my hand. Immediately. You know why? Because I have mentioned somebody who was not even in the picture, saying that person cannot even order my arrest. So who are you? We want to know who you are. Is that person giving you backup for your crimes? So they will investigate it. Investigate what I have said. Investigate the man that I mentioned his name. That is how bad it is. And then this man walked away freely. And Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is detained in Sokoto Correctional Center. God will punish any Igbo man that says Tinubu must conduct the election in the southeast. God will punish any one of them. And they will see it. You know, you people have been testing our patience. You asked us to go legally. Finland, one Nigeria, your counterparts. You told us to go legally. We are going legally. And now, you people refuses to leave our land.